Which Pontiac muscle car was so fast it embarrassed Mustangs and M5s? Yet, most people never talk about it. From legendary beasts like the 1965 GTO to the underrated monster G8 GXP, we're counting down the 10 fastest Pontiac muscle cars ever made. The real street kings built to dominate, not just cruise. We're talking 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, quarter miles under 14, and top speeds pushing 175 miles per hour. These aren't just cars, they're Pontiac's loudest answer to horsepower wars. So if speed, history, and raw muscle excite you, stay with us as we break it all down. And don't forget to subscribe for more iconic performance legends. 1. 1966 Pontiac Catalina 2+2. The 1966 Pontiac Catalina 2+2 may look like a luxury cruiser, but under the hood it hides serious muscle. Powered by a massive 6.9-liter high-output V8, it produced up to 376 horsepower and 461 pound-feet of torque, thanks to 3 dual-barrel Rochester carburetors. This setup enabled the car to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 7.0 seconds. Backed by a new 3-speed automatic torque converter transmission, performance was significantly improved over earlier models. Though large and elegant in design, it surprised many with its power. While exact fuel mileage wasn't a selling point, its brute strength was. Original pricing started around $3,500. The Catalina 2+2 remains a true sleeper muscle car from Pontiac's golden era. 2. 1967 Pontiac Firebird 400. The 1967 Pontiac Firebird 400 marked Pontiac's bold entry into the pony car war. It packed a powerful 6.6-liter V8, delivering 325 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. This gave it a quick 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 6.4 seconds, with a top speed of around 130 miles per hour and a quarter-mile time under 15 seconds. It came standard with performance features like dual exhausts, front disc brakes, and a functional hood scoop. Priced at around $2,900 when new, it offered serious performance without breaking the bank. Fuel economy hovered near 12 to 14 miles per gallon, typical for its class. As the first Firebird ever made, it set the tone for decades of Pontiac performance to follow. 3. 1965 Pontiac GTO. The 1965 Pontiac GTO was a game-changer, pushing the muscle car wars into high gear. Equipped with a 6.4-liter V8, it produced up to 360 horsepower and a massive 431 pound-feet of torque. With the right setup, like the 4-speed manual transmission and limited-slip differential, it could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.8 seconds, with a quarter-mile time of 14.5 seconds at 100 miles per hour. Its top speed touched around 125 miles per hour. Priced from about $3,000, it offered serious performance with classic styling. Fuel economy was roughly 10 to 13 miles per gallon. Special features included tri-power carburetors, bucket seats, and a rally gauge cluster, making it one of the most iconic muscle cars of its time. 4. 1970 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. The 1970 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am launched the iconic Trans Am nameplate and kicked off the second generation of Firebirds. Powered by a 6.6-liter V8, it offered either the 335 horsepower Ram Air 3 or the 345 horsepower Ram Air 4, both paired with up to 445 pound-feet of torque. It could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.8 seconds, with a top speed nearing 135 miles per hour. Borrowed from the GTO lineup, the engine was slightly restricted but still delivered thrilling performance thanks to the Firebird's lighter body. Original pricing started around $4,300. Fuel economy hovered around 10 to 12 miles per gallon. Key features included functional shaker hood scoops, sport suspension, and aerodynamic body upgrades, defining the Trans Am legacy. 5. 1969 Pontiac GTO. The 1969 Pontiac GTO roared onto the scene with a beastly 6.6-liter Ram Air 4 V8, producing 370 horsepower and 445 pound-feet of torque. This muscle icon could dash from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.8 seconds and clear the quarter mile in 14 seconds, making it a serious threat at any drag strip. With a top speed around 125 miles per hour, it wasn't just fast, it was dominant. Priced at roughly $3,500 when new, it balanced power with affordability. Fuel mileage averaged 10 to 12 miles per gallon. Key highlights included functional hood scoops, heavy-duty suspension, and performance exhaust. Its aggressive design and raw power made it one of the most feared and respected Pontiacs ever built. Enjoying this? Subscribe now and hit the bell icon. 6. 1973 Pontiac Trans Am SD455. The 1973 Pontiac Trans Am SD455 delivered serious muscle with a massive 7.5-liter Super Duty V8, pushing out 290 to 310 horsepower and up to 395 pound-feet of torque. Despite tighter emissions rules, it surprised everyone with a sharp 0 to 60 mile per hour time of just 5.6 seconds and a quarter-mile run in 13.8 seconds. Its top speed approached 130 miles per hour, proving performance wasn't dead in the 70s. Original pricing hovered around $4,500, while fuel economy dropped to about 8 to 10 miles per gallon. It featured reinforced internals, functional shaker scoop, and heavy-duty suspension, making it a street-legal race car in disguise. Even today, it's one of the most respected Pontiac Trans Ams ever built. 7. 1962 Pontiac Catalina Superduty 421. The 1962 Pontiac Catalina Superduty 421 stunned the muscle car world with its 6.9-liter V8, delivering a claimed 405 horsepower and 425 pound-feet of torque. Some experts believed its actual output was even higher. This powerhouse could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.4 seconds, outperforming rivals like the Chevy Impala 409. Its quarter-mile time was clocked around 13.9 seconds, an insane figure for the early 60s. The top speed hovered near 130 miles per hour. With a base price of around $4,100, it featured aluminum body panels, heavy-duty suspension, and dual 4-barrel carbs. Fuel economy was poor, around 8 miles per gallon, but this beast was all about pure raw speed, making it a true drag strip legend. 8. 1971 Pontiac GT37. The 1971 Pontiac GT37 came alive when Pontiac equipped it with top-tier engines once reserved for the GTO, including the 7.5-liter 455 V8. Power ranged from 255 to 335 horsepower, while torque peaked at a brutal 480 pound-feet. This gave the GT37 the muscle to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.4 seconds, and it cleared the quarter mile in around 13.9 seconds. Offered with both manual and automatic transmissions, it was a sleeper muscle car priced at about $3,500 new. Fuel economy hovered near 9 miles per gallon, but the performance made it worth every drop. Its subtle looks, raw power, and limited production make it one of Pontiac's most overlooked gems. 9. 2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6. The 2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6 marked the end of an era with its aggressive styling and solid performance. Under the hood sat a 5.7-liter LS1 V8, producing 325 horsepower and 340 pound-feet of torque, paired with either a 4-speed automatic or 6-speed manual. It could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds, hitting a top speed of 160 miles per hour. Despite mixed opinions on its design, it was undeniably quick and nimble. The WS6 package added a functional ram air hood, performance exhaust, and upgraded suspension. Priced around $30,000 when new, it offered 19 miles per gallon combined and remains one of the most recognizable modern Pontiacs ever built. 10. 2008 Pontiac G8 GXP. The 2008 Pontiac G8 GXP was a true sleeper sedan, powered by a 6.2-liter V8, producing 415 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. With a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of just 4.5 seconds, it outran the 2008 Ford Mustang GT and rivaled the BMW M5 in performance. Available with a 6-speed manual or automatic, it delivered sharp handling and aggressive acceleration. The GXP featured Brembo brakes, a sport-tuned suspension, and a top speed of around 175 miles per hour. Priced from $39,900 when new, it averaged 17 miles per gallon combined. Sadly, with Pontiac's shutdown in 2010, the G8 GXP became one of the brand's last great performance cars, and possibly its most underrated. In the end, Pontiac proved one thing. Muscle isn't just about looks, it's about heart. These cars didn't just drive fast, they meant fast. From sleeper sedans to street legends, which one shocked you the most? And which of these beasts do you think deserves a comeback? Drop a comment and let's talk muscle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the roar of forgotten legends. More power-packed stories are coming your way.